Well, I moved to Portland in 2012, and I have never fallen in love with the city quicker and more deeper than I have with Portland.
You know, in this business, you get shipped to wherever the job is, and I have never been shipped anywhere where I have felt more immediately part of the world of Portland.
Well, it's in great part due to the city and the warmth of the people and the community here, which has embraced us and our production.
It just made perfect sense to, start thinking about how can we start giving back to the city, to the community that has been so kind to us, and it just was such a perfect fit working with Doernbecher.
I remember the first visit to Doernbecher, just being amazed at the generosity of the staff, how accommodating they were, how much they wanted to make us feel welcome on our visit, which from my end seemed like such a trivial little thing. We're just coming in for an hour to say hello and shake some hands and sign some autographs. But it left such a huge impression with me and with my castmates because we never anticipated how much of an effect it would have on some of the patients.
To be able to share some kind of joy for even a few minutes, it really is a gift that we get from sharing this, seeing a kid smile, and to be part of that is a delightful thing. And then I want to thank Doernbecher for letting us come and do this.
I always come home, I'm a mom of 2 young kids, and I always come home a little changed, looking at my kids and realizing no one is exempt.
I was really moved by the relationships that the staff had with the families, that the staff had with the kids.
Being in a hospital sucks. There's nothing else about that. And the fact that the attention to the environment and the space and creating as much light and love surrounding the families and the patients is so impressive.
It's been an absolutely wonderful relationship, and it's inspired us to start an endowment called the Grimm Endowment at the hospital. The hope is that through this gala and through future funding, we'll be able to really leave a sizable donation with the hospital.
There's just never been a trip to Doernbecher that I haven't been so deeply affected.
For people that are spending far too much of their childhoods in these environments, to have the environment itself be nice, because the reason you're there is never nice. There's nothing nice about being in a hospital, and the staff at Doernbecher do so much to make those kids' lives somewhat more pleasant for the time that they're there.
We certainly did meet many families who had suffered not just emotionally but financially, and I think that was the motivation for this particular endowment.
It really is a reciprocal dynamic, and I feel lucky to have this job. I feel lucky to be in a town that I love, and I feel lucky that there's a children's hospital that is open to letting us come in and play with them and read to them and be with them and bring a little bit of light. It's a powerful thing.
It's our hope that once Grimm is gone, that at least our participation and our involvement in this community will live on. And it's our way of saying thank you to a wonderful city and a community of people that has embraced us and given us a great home for the last few years.